Good afternoon, dear students. Today we will talk about entering for a job. Job interviews are not common in Uzbekistan, but job interviews are very important in developed countries. Today we'll talk about a job interview for the expanding our knowledge. Then we will start. Okay. Preparing for a job interview ahead of time will increase your chance of getting the job. Find out something about the employer. What do they make? What services do they provide? Research their website or request a brochure. On your interview, they may ask what you know about their company. This could also help you learn more about whether or not it is a good place to work. Dress professionally. Make sure that your clothing is neat and presentable. Wear a minimal amount of jewelry and makeup. Style hair conservatively. Go easy on the perfume or cologne. Arrive early. Never be late for a job interview. It makes a bad impression. Know the exact location of the interview. If you are not very familiar with the location, it is a good idea to check it out ahead of time to make sure you know where you are going. Upon arrival, give your name to the receptionist. Be patient when waiting for your interview. Your interview may start late or run longer than expected. Remain calm, be polite, and wait quietly. Don't tell the employer that you have to go to another appointment. Make sure that your schedule is open. Rehearse with a friend or family member. Rehearse in front of a mirror. Prepare answers to commonly asked questions. We will do only practice. What to bring to an interview? Copies of your resume and or portfolio, copy of references, proper documents, driver license or photo ID, social security card, an application if received beforehand, a nice pen, notepad, and calculator, prepared questions to ask the employer, money in case you need to pay for lunch or parking, a positive attitude. Then we will in the interview, that during the interview, your ability to project a positive impressions is essential. Be cautious, act professional, don't interrupt the interviewer, avoid giggling or laughing loudly, show enthusiasm. Be yourself. Offer a firm handshake. Use eye contact. Sit straight in chair. Don't lean back or fold arms. Control nervous habits. Tapping feet or clicking pen. Respond by smiling or nodding your head. This shows interest. Knowing the interviewer name and how pronounce it. Don't speak too quickly. Don't use slang. Watch your grammar. Don't use inappropriate language or make inappropriate jokes. Never insult a former employer, coworker, or teacher. Be sure to thank the interview before you leave. Resist distractions, stay focused. Do not interrupt. Avoid making hasty conclusions. Keep an open mind. Ask questions to clarify or expand information. Focus on the entire message, not just one part. There are given interview questions. For example, tell me about yourself. This question is common. This question is meant for you to talk about your skills and abilities to the job. What are your strengths? Tell the employer about what you do best and the positive work values and that you will bring to the job. What are your weaknesses? Give the employer something that is not really a weakness. For example, I am a perfectionist. Why do you want to work here? That's a common question. Give the employer reasons why you choose to apply for the job. The job fits your skill and you know that you can make a significant contribution to the company, maybe. What is your greatest accomplishment? This can be a school related achievements or something outside of school in your personal life. Why should I hire you? Talk about your skills and achievements. Questions to ask employers. What are the responsibilities of this job? What are the employee benefits? Is there a potential for advancement? How will I be trained for the job? How often is performance reviewed in this position? To whom would I report? What is the work environment like? After the interview, your action after an interview can have a significant impact on how you are perceived by a potential employer. Tying up loose ends. Two common mistakes after job interviews are neglecting to send a thank you note and not checking in or checking in too frequently with the interview. The purpose of a thank you note is to show appreciation for the employer's interest in you. Remind them of your interest in the job. Review your qualifications for the position. Send a letter by regular mail within 24 hours after your interview. You might also send a thank you note to anyone who helped you with the interview. You might choose instead to send a thank you email. If you don't hear back within a few weeks, it is a good idea to call the employer over the phone. Rehearse what you will say before you call. Remain polite throughout the conversation. If you're rejected, politely ask why and then thank the interviewer for his or her time. Yes. Thank you. Your attention.